Hi guys. Okay. I am back to give an update on where I am, give a debt update, right? If you want to know more about where I am like a general overview of all of my debt, you can look at a previous video that I did about just all of the debt that I have. It's a little over $23,000 of debt that I would like to pay off. That's including a car loan, new HVAC, one credit card, and that might be it. I think that's it. So here, because I am kind of doing the debt snowball, I'm gonna focus on my last credit card that I'm paying off, and this one I rolled it over into like a special offer. You know, you see them all the time. It's 0% APR for a certain amount of time, which basically means no interest for most of the time. At minimum, it's at least a year. I think mine was 13 months, so this has to be, it started at $4,819.37. That has to be paid off by September 12th. My minimum monthly payment is $50, and so I was already into paying it off before I started documenting this and then writing everything down about where I was. And when I started to really write it down to track it here for you guys, I was at $2,100.37. I have $2,131 in a high interest savings account with other money. It's rolled up in there, but it's in a separate bucket that I have designated to pay this off. Since there's no interest, I am letting it sit there to help get interest in my high interest savings, but I will pull it out when I'm ready to completely pay this off. So I included that in where I am here so when I started doing this, I felt like I'm rambling. I'm not explaining this well, but I was at $2,100, okay, and 37 cents. And so now today I just want to look at how much I paid off in February. And I noticed I did not include the $50 minimum payment in this, but I'm not going to add it right now. I'll leave it like it is, but I am going to put it for March. I'm going to go ahead and add it to this because I've already made that payment. So let's see, you probably can't see this well. I'm sorry. $91 plus $225. I don't know why I put 37. Oh, because I'm subtracting. But anyway, so I really that should not be 37. Because it's not what I put there. Or, yeah, I put 225. I did not put 37 cents. So, okay, just saw that. So, plus 225 plus 80. And today I will be making a $20. I'll be putting $20 in my jar here. So that will take me to $416 that I have put towards this debt for the month of February. And if you watched my previous video where I did like an overview, the reason I started writing it down like this because I wanted to break it down and find out how much do I need to pay every month in order to pay this off by September. And it's $300. I have to at least pay $300 minimum to get this paid off. So my plan is so obviously here I did really good in February. I did more than 300. And so what I do is I have my $50 minimum payment. And then for my, I get paid on the 15th and at the end of the month, whether it's the 30th or the 31st. So when I get paid on the 15th, I put $225 towards this debt because my mortgage doesn't come out of that check. And so that's the best check for me to take a larger amount. So with the $225 plus the $50, I'm at $275. And then my check at the end of the month, I take $25 out of that, and that gives me $300 every month. That is my plan. And then anything extra that I have when I, look at my spending or groceries or gas, anything or fun money, whatever it is, whatever I don't spend for that pay period, I pull it out and I add it to my savings challenges. I have a $1 savings challenge. I'm doing this specific one, this $2,500 jar is for this debt. And I started doing it at $2,500 because that's where I was when I started doing this challenge. That's how much I needed. But when I started writing all this down, I was a little further ahead. So I didn't, need to start at $2,500 here, just to kind of explain why the numbers are different. So this jar is for this debt. And I put the $1 that I have from my, rollover money into my $1 savings challenge. And the rest goes into here. I hope that made sense. And then I'm also doing the 100 envelope challenge. That is to build back up my emergency fund. And then for anything else, like getting a month ahead on bills, putting more money in other savings areas. I haven't fully mapped out everything I want to do with that money. And I'm glad that I did it because your girl got a lot going on. So I did want to go over how I did in February. I exceeded my goal of $300 by $116, and I'm very happy about that because I might not always be able to do it. So in the months where I am just able to get the $300 in there, then, months where I'm able to do more will help me hopefully get there faster. Or if I have to do a little less because something unexpected really came up that I couldn't avoid, then this will help cover that deficit. You know what I mean? There just might be a month where I don't have the 300 to put in there unexpectedly. So I'm happy to be able to do more. All of that being said, now I let me see. All right. I kind of just want to, so y'all, when you're trying to pay off debt, things just seem to come up. Even when I'm watching other people's videos, I don't ever see anyone just flying through the debt with nothing unexpected coming up. So since I've been trying to pay off my debt, y'all, like I had, let's say, I'm just gonna approximately $11,000 for a new HVAC, right? Just went out. We need heat. Summertime's coming. We're gonna need AC. I had to do it. It was old. Ice was covering it. They tried to fix it. It wasn't working. It would have been a lot of money to fix it. So it made more sense to just get a new unit. So that was for an HVAC. That was at the end of the year, like in December. Then, I found out this month, let's say, I think I had a plumbing issue that was like $260, right? Plumbing. Leaking toilet. Then, needed new tires for my car, which was going to be approximately, because I was going to get used tires, y'all. I want nobody to buy no new tires. About over $400, right? And then I also needed brakes. Don't ask me how much brakes cost, y'all. I don't know. We just gonna say $100, $120. I just feel like it's expensive. If I go to a dealership and get the brakes and, if I'm paying for the parts and labor, that's probably less than what it is, but we're just gonna put $120 because I don't really know. So put approximately that. And then we had another plumbing issue, which was going to be, let's say I'll be frugal here. I don't know, $200 because my downstairs toilet was leaking. And then, y'all, I found out like my escrow account is short, and if I pay $907 by April 1st, my mortgage won't go up. It'll actually go down. If I don't then my mortgage will go up. I'm not going to add all of this up or anything, but these are just all of the unexpected things that happened. And it's life. I mean, these things happen. Other things happened in there. I had to go to the doctor for urgent care. I've had a family member pass away recently. So I'm going to spend a little bit more money traveling back and forth to see family, to be there for them during this time, to make it to the funeral, all that kind of stuff. So life is still happening even outside of all of this. But y'all, I'm not saying this to discourage anyone, because it's discouraging in the moment when it happens. And I have a tendency to get overwhelmed. But when all of these things happen, I just try to keep my wits about me, and through watching other people's debt-free journey, realizing that these things just happen. Like, I know I'm not the only one. I'm watching somebody else who was doing really well paying off her debt, and then all of a sudden her car went kaput, her beater car, and now she has to spend however much money to get a new car. Maybe not new, it's new to her, but she still has to spend money to get another vehicle. Or you have your emergency fund saved up, and now you had an emergency, and so now you have to stop paying your debt, or not pay as much, just minimum, to build back up your emergency fund. I'm in that boat too. I definitely pulled money from my emergency fund to help with these plumbing issues. Which also just let me know I have other areas that I need to put money to the side for, because I don't necessarily want to always pull from my emergency fund for house things that break, or appliances, or plumbing, or maybe electrical issues. If I have to call an electrician for something, I just don't want to treat that like an emergency. I'd rather have a house maintenance fund like I have a car maintenance fund. But anyway, y'all, so through all of this, I was considering taking like a debt let's not forget, I have to pay $1,621 to the government for taxes. Which I've never had to do before, but this year I do. I wasn't planning on having to do this at all. I did not think I was gonna have to pay anything. Usually I get a refund, even if it's not a big refund. I don't owe anything. So yeah. So seeing all of this, like, I get a letter in the mail on the same day I find out about my taxes and my escrow, and then I'm also dealing with this plumbing issue and the new tires and the brakes. And I find out that, like, I will not find out, but I get a letter about debt consolidation loan, which I had never seriously considered before, but they caught me in this moment, and I was like, maybe I just need to do this and have one low payment and get rid of all of these things. It'll free up some money and I can just breathe. And it even included my car payment, which is higher than I would like. I cannot wait to pay that car off. It feels within reach. Like, I have $7,000 or a little over $7,000 left on the car. So it feels possible. Like, I can do it. And so you think about that, right? Like, I'm thinking about, I knocked this credit card out that we just talked about, and then I can focus on my car. But no, girl, because now you got $11,000 here, and then you got all these other things. Like, you just feel like you're always getting pushed back, and you're not making enough traction in the direction you're trying to go. However, there are things that happen, and hopefully they are happening for you too, and you can find some ray of sunshine, some type of blessing, that's helping you get through these situations when they happen. So I was talking to my mom about wanting to take this debt consolidation loan, or not even wanting to, just what she thought. Did she think it was a good idea? And she's listening to me tell her about all of these things. And she looks and she says, okay, so I was visiting her because I was actually going to bring her back with me. So I went to her house to work remotely that day. And she's like, so while you're working, give me your keys. I'm going to take your car to get new tires. And of course I objected, and I'm like, no, you don't have to do it. I do have the money in an emergency fund. I can do it. Like, you don't have to, even though it was gonna, like, really, because my emergency fund has been hit several times already. I'm trying to build it back up. But I'm like, it's just not gonna happen. But still, I was willing to take the money from there, then have her do it for me. But she's like, nope, give me your keys. I'm gonna go do this. So y'all, I didn't have to worry about this anymore. Then, um, brakes. I have a family member who found out about the brakes, and he's like, if you get the brakes, I'll put them on your car for you. You don't have to worry about that. So yes, I still have to get brakes, but it's not going to be as much as it would have been. So another blessing. You know what I mean? And then plumbing. My sister has a coworker who does this kind of work on the side. Instead of charging me 200 plus, because let's be honest, it would have been 200 plus for everything that he did, because he not only fixed the leaking issue, but I had some bolts that were rusted that he replaced, and he just did a lot more than a plumber would do without, like a company, without charging a whole lot extra. So this was actually only $75 for everything. Another blessing. You know what I mean? Then with the escrow, my mom was here visiting with us. I brought her back with me. We left to go run to the store to get some things that I had forgotten to get for dinner last minute. We had family in town, so I needed paper plates and things. And she is like, oh, here, before I forget, as I'm driving. And she puts a wad of money in my hand. And it's the $900 that I needed for escrow. And I'm not going to be crying on the internet because that's not my thing. But I couldn't even speak when she gave it to me. And again, I felt this feeling of not wanting to accept it from her. But she's like, don't say anything. First of all, because I was driving. So she's like, I want us to make it there and back alive. She didn't want me to get too emotional. But she also didn't want me to refuse it. Because it's the kind of family that we have. If my mother was going through anything, I would give her my last dollar to help her. And if I to be transparent and clear, if I thought she was going to suffer without this, I would have pushed back. I would have found a way not to take this money from her. But I knew she was okay. She's more than okay. I don't know. The older you get, the more you want to be able to do things for your parents, whether they need you to do it or not. It doesn't matter how good they are. You want to be able to do more for them. And this just lit that fire in me to want to be in a position to pay off all of this debt and to be able to do even more special things for my mother. So that was a big unexpected blessing, y'all. And so it's like, even through all these things that seem to be knocking me down, when I'm trying to make traction and move forward, like God just keeps showing up and blessing me, and the people around me are showing up in ways that are unexpected. So I just feel very blessed in the middle of all of this. And sometimes that's the sunshine, I guess, that you get during the storm, is the people who show up for you to help you. Or situations that, you don't have to pay as much as you thought you would, and you get, a blessing here, a gift here, and it just fills you up, and it makes you very grateful and thankful, as opposed to just simply focusing on the extra problem that happened that is keeping you from reaching your goals. So saying all this to say, don't get discouraged. The moments will pass. You'll keep going. And even if you don't, you could be looking at me and saying, well, you had someone to help you with all these things. I don't have anyone to help me. And I understand that because I've been there too. It's just that it's not the situation this time. But those moments too will pass, and you'll get through it. Just, you have to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you only fail if you quit. If you just quit doing it, then yes, you have failed because you stopped. You keep going and you will reach your goals. And so as you're doing this, try to find those little rays of sunshine and hold on to them. Even if it's just somebody gave you a gift card, or you just really were dying for some Starbucks or something because you're sick of making coffee in the house, and you find an old gift card. I found like an old gift card the other day, and I was like, yes, that just this little small ray of sunshine, you know, let it motivate you. Let it be the sunshine that it is in that moment. So y'all, all of this being said, I'm gonna have to unstuff my 100 envelope challenge to take care of my taxes. I was, like I said, doing this to help build up my emergency fund again, but I'm gonna have to take the money from there. And I don't have the full amount in here, but I do have over $1,000, I know. So we're gonna do that in this video. But first, I do want to put, you know, do my $1 savings challenge and all of that stuff too. So let me put this to the side. And what, Bella? What? My dog is sick of listening to me talk. This is my second video of the day, so I'm sure she's like, let's go. I don't think I need this right now. I'm gonna put it to the side. I know I am putting $20 in this jar. Let me see. Am I putting? Yes, this is. I kind of already have it separated because it's not my typical situation with how I do these savings challenges, but 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's going in my jar. Oh, I forgot. Look, y'all, there's so much going on. I forgot about my little... I don't even feel like coloring, but I'm gonna do it. I forgot all about it. So, and I'm glad that I had $20 to add to this. So, where's my little note card? Here it is. So we're at 7:36. Today is March 3rd. And I am adding $20. So that takes me up to $7.56. I was not able to do the full 25, but I'm okay with that because, like I said, I was well over my 300 anyway, just because of money that I stuffed earlier in the month. So I'm fine with the 20. I'm fine with the 20. What am I gonna make equal 20? Maybe the base of this? Let's see. I think I'm gonna do it the same way I did the other one because I don't really feel like thinking about it too much. And y'all, you know, if you've watched my other videos, you know, like I have money put aside for vacation. I have money put aside for the dogs. I could probably just empty all of that. I have money put aside for a cell phone. Just empty it all and maybe take care of some extra things or add it to this, but you still have to live as you're paying off debt. I'm just not in a, what do they call it, scorched earth mentality right now. And maybe I should be, maybe I will be one eventually. I'm just writing down, I'm adding, I have a little, you probably can't see it here because I'm writing it pretty light, but I don't have no way of knowing how much money this equals up to. I know that this whole cup thing colored in is going to represent $340. But as I'm coloring, I have no idea what I've colored, you know, how much that amounts to. So I'm at 186 for this one. But anyway, like, I don't want to not be there for my friend's 40th birthday. I don't want to not celebrate birthdays with other, you know, really important people in my life. Maybe I don't do as much, but I can still do something, you know. And if it was horrible, I mean, like, I really ain't have any money, then of course I'm gonna have to have a conversation with these people and let them know I can't do as much as I would like. But I'm not there. And I still have time for some of these things. So anyway, let's do this first before I pull all this out. So I have one, two, three, God, $4, $5, $6, $7 to add. Do y'all hear my dog scratching herself? To my $1 savings challenge today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay. So I only have $3 more, which will be another $60, y'all. So high hope. I don't know where I'm honest. Oh, Lord. Y'all, it's too many birthdays coming up. So, like I said, March, there's 3 birthdays. April, there's going to be another one. 2 more. So yeah, this might end up going towards my birthday fund. And then I'll get a little break after April. In May, I'll have, actually, so the birthdays, no, there's 3 birthdays in April. I don't know. I'll get a little bit of a break in May, like I was saying. Okay, let's put this away. And so, y'all, actually, I think I said I was going to unstuff my 100 envelope challenge. That's not exactly true. I'm not going to be sitting here unstuffing this today. I don't know why I said that. I am going to use this to pay off my taxes. But it's not due till, what, April 18th, I think, is the cutoff day. So I am going to still be adding money to this. I think in a preview, like the last video I did, I was putting less money in here and putting more money towards, you know, my credit card payoff. But now that has switched again. And this is more important because it's more immediate. I have until September for the credit card. This is in April. So this needs to be paid off quickly. So we are gonna do, what am I doing? Today I'm putting 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm gonna put $30 in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and count up how much I have in here. I need a black marker that doesn't suck. I don't think I have one. What did I do with the black marker I had earlier, y'all? I don't know. I have no idea. What did I do with the marker? Okay, anyway. I'm just going to write it with this. Ew. I hate that. $30. I do want to go through and count this up with you guys to see how much I have in here currently and how much more I need to pay for my taxes. Yeah. So let's put that to the side. And where is... Oh, I've already done 30. So I'm just gonna color in... I need a purple marker. I like to do them all the same color in the same row. I'm just gonna, I guess, put it on 29. And y'all, as I celebrate these birthdays and different things, I'm gonna do my best not to spend the maximum amount of money, you know, and not act like I have any of these things going on. But I'm also just not going to take myself completely away and not participate at all in anything. Okay. Adding all this up. We need $1,621. So we have, let's see, 1, plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. That's 55. Plus 11 plus 14 plus, you guys probably can't see this, I don't know. Plus 15 plus 20 plus 22 plus 29 plus 30 plus, actually, I'm going to say plus 1 because it's really $30 in there. And I need to know all of it. Plus 40 plus 50 plus 70 plus 80 plus 82 plus, and I am glad that I have done a lot of these high numbers already, because that is definitely coming in handy right now. Plus 92 plus 91. $1,287 is where we are with this. And I need 1,621. I'm just going to put that over here somewhere. Is what I need. So 1,621 minus 1,287. All right, I need $334 more by April 18th. I really want it before then, so that I can pay this off. That actually feels chewable. I think I can manage that. So I'll just write that a little bit down here. I guess $334 is what we need in order to have all of this. And then I guess I'm going to be starting this over. I don't know. I don't want to give up on my 100 envelope challenge, y'all. I really don't. So I might just have to think about what I want to do. I don't know yet. So we'll see. We'll see when I get there. I know I have to build up my emergency fund, so maybe I'll do something different. I might be pausing on this, honestly. We'll see. Anyway, is that everything? I did everything I'm supposed to do. I did this. I did the $1 challenge. Talked about this. I think that's it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I did not discourage you today. I hope I encouraged you in some way. Sometimes it is encouraging to know you're not the only one who's having setbacks. It definitely encourages me because I can't take the stance of, why is this so difficult? I'm trying blah, blah, blah. Things keep happening. Well, you know, girl, you ain't the only one. That's what I have to say to myself. So if nothing else, hopefully you know you're not alone in this, and that you can keep going. Make whatever changes in your budget you need to make, and just keep going, and not give up. Anyway, that is all I have to say today, I think. So live well, you guys. Live well, live free, find a ray of sunshine in whatever it is that you're going through, and it will get better. I will see you guys next time. Bye.